So first off, y'all, I want to actually put up here, and I'll put in the description and probably the comment section, a link to my video that I did, I believe it was 2 months ago, about this story. But for those who don't know all the details, we're going to get into all the details of this story and how she has been found guilty as of current. Okay, but let's get into what this whole who is Carlee Russell. Okay, so I got an article here and I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions as we go along. Okay, so it says Carlee Russell found guilty in faked Hoover abduction. Judges recommend a year in jail and $18,000 in restitution. So we're gonna get into the whole story, this crazy story that happened. So it says Russell seemingly vanished Thursday, July 13th, after calling 911 and a family member to report seeing a child about 3 or 4 years old, only wearing a diaper, walking alone on the I-459. The family member reported hearing a scream and then only interstate noise through the open cell phone line. Russell's disappearance sparked a massive search, so people were looking for this woman, okay? 2 days later, Russell showed up alone at her parents' Hoover home. She was taken to UAB hospital for evaluation. While at the hospital, Russell told Hoover police she escaped the clutches of a man and woman who abducted her. Authorities determined Russell left her job at Woodhouse Day Spa, from which she has since been fired after taking a robe, toilet paper, and a small amount of cash. So she stole from her job. She ordered food from Zakiki's at the Colonnade. Carlee then traveled to Target. Okay, so this is all that happened on the day that she was abducted. Okay, Carlee then traveled to Target on US 280, where she bought some granola bars, Cheez-Its, and a drink. Cheez-Its. She remained in the parking lot there until 9:21 p.m., then drove to I-459. Russell called 911 at 9:34 p.m. She then called her brother's girlfriend at around 9:36 p.m. No one ever reported seeing a toddler there. Russell traveled approximately 600 yards while on the phone with the 911. Okay, so before I continue, Russell was saying, okay, so she left from her job at the, Woodhouse Spa, whatever, stole some stuff, went to Target, got some cheeses and some granola bars, these little snack foods. Then she's driving home from Zakiki's or whatever, and then she sees a toddler on the side of the road, and she's like, oh, I see a kid, I'm seeing a kid walking, no shoes on, no shirt, just a diaper. I'm seeing them walking on the side of the road. Now, what makes me crack up is because she traveled approximately 600 yards. Maybe like, okay, ooh, that seems like a lot. During the press conference, y'all, the chief of police said that she was driving as she was on the phone, because they were able to track, okay, she was on the phone with us for 5 minutes. She was traveling at like 75 miles an hour. Y'all, if I'm on the side of the road and someone's going at 75 miles an hour, you think I'm going to be able to catch up with them and make sure that I'm ahead of them the whole time? So that baby was running. Okay. I got a whole movement for it because it cracks me up, and I still do it, yo, because that baby was running at like 75 miles an hour. Okay. That's what was going on. All right. Which is crazy, but let's continue. Police found Russell's wig. Insert some Homeland. Take off the wig. Police found Russell's wig, cell phone, and purse near her vehicle. Okay, her Apple Watch was in her purse. The food from Zakiki's was in her car. Items from Target, as well as the item taken from the spa, were not at the scene. So you stole money, a robe, toilet tissue, you got some Cheez-Its, granola bar, and something else. So that stuff was all taken with you. But why would you not take the Zakiki's? It's because you wanted to make it look like, oh, I went there. Why would I waste money? Why would I waste my food? Oh man, someone took me, y'all. You see, someone took me. Okay. But let's continue. She told detectives that while traveling down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road, and then she called 911. Once she went and checked on the child, a man came out of said trees. That man just picked. So after you seen a toddler, a baby, running at 75 miles an hour, you then were like, okay, let me go and pull over and help this baby out. Okay, that baby must be winded. That man then picked her up and she screamed. This guy is Ronald McDonald on a fucking, sorry, excuse my language, on like a 3-inch fence. But let's continue. He then made her go over a fence. Mind you, there's no weapon mentioned at all during her entire story. There's no weapon mentioned. So he was just some Ronald McDonald, go over that fence. And then while you go over, you just wait there until he's ready to hop over, and then y'all go. He then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler. She stated that the male was with a female. However, she never saw the female, only heard her voice. She also told detectives that she could hear a baby crying. Now that's news to me because I didn't hear that. At least I don't remember hearing it. She told detectives the male had orange hair with a big bald spot in the back. She was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured once again and put into the car. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but she does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact. And also, when she first escaped and they got her back, they didn't put any zip ties or anything on her because they didn't want to leave any indents, because they're carrying criminals. She stated that the next day she woke up and she was fed cheese crackers by the female, maybe the same exact cheese crack. You know what? Never mind. She stated the woman also played with her hair, but she could not remember anything else. So she's trying to say that she was drugged. She was put back into the vehicle that she claimed she was able to escape from. It was West Hoover area. She told detectives that she ran through lots of woods until she came out near her residence. Detectives noted that Carlee had a small injury to her lip, and she complained of her head hurt, and she also had a tear on her shirt, and she had $107 in her right pocket. Girl. So this is this whole story that we're talking about, okay? Those are all the details because the story is so wild. You got to repeat all the details because it just doesn't make any sense. Now we're going to get into what we have currently, okay? And it says Carlee Russell, 26 years old, was found guilty by a Hoover municipal judge of faking her own abduction, okay? Now, let me know in the comments if y'all actually believe that story. That baby running. The ruling came after Russell pleaded not guilty to charges of false reporting to law enforcement authorities and falsely reporting an incident. Despite her plea, Municipal Judge Brad Bishop found her guilty based on the recommendation of the state prosecutors. Bishop recommended 1 year in jail and $17,874 in restitution. Okay. He also recommended 2 fines of $831 a piece. Russell, obviously, she's fidgeting and whatnot. She over here holding her hand and all that, looking nervous and all that kind of stuff. All right. Bishop explained that often defendants will appeal his verdict to Jefferson County Circuit Court to take the case to a jury trial. I don't know if we want to do that. Russell, represented by attorneys, is appealing the circuit court. Okay. So what her lawyers were actually saying, they were like, okay, y'all, why? Okay, let her pay, but why does she have to go to jail? And me personally, I mean, I get it, but I just don't think jail time is really necessary. You know what I mean? Granted, it was resources that were wasted, but you could say that about a lot of these different kind of cases that we hear about where maybe somebody lying or something. It's like, well, I guess we just wasted time. Or what does this person get? Nothing. Oh, so they don't get anything, but this person does. All right. That makes no sense. So I don't think that jail time was needed. I don't think that jail time was I think that should be appealed. Okay, now the money, I can get it. You should be paying, for people's time, and maybe even a little extra for some distress and, sleepless nights or something. Maybe someone took off work for you and you lying. Okay. So I feel like that, but let me know if y'all think that this is a just verdict. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below. I would also appreciate it if you could go on ebay.com, simply type in Latrice Limited, click on shops, and then you can support me right over there. I have a wide variety of items over there. I have many of my own personal Latrice Limited items, which has candles, bath bombs, soaps, essential oil blends, lingerie robes. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I even have comic books on there, men's ties, action figures, a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Definitely support me on there. Like I said, do not forget to like and subscribe, and thank you.